just when you think the storm will overpower you, God provides the way. Have you ever been in that moment where you feel that the waves are crashing over you and that you are not going to make it through? And then a shining light comes and saves you? Man, yesterday, quick story, I went to deal with a problem. And the problem grew bigger and bigger over the last few months. And the person that was causing the problem started off as me. Even though I wouldn't say, hey, I'm causing this problem, but all fingers pointed to Adam being ambitious, and I'm the problem. Well, apparently that opened up the door for another person to come after me. And in the midst of him coming after me, the problem shifted to him. Problem shifted to, no, well, you can't do all these things. So we go to court yesterday, and the judge is looking at the whole situation and like, why would you do these things to this guy, me? You can't do that. And his rhyme and reason was not valid. And it totally came across to the judge and to me that you just wanted to attack me. Not physically, mentally, financially. You took a smaller problem and turned it into a smaller problem that Adam caused, and turned it into a big problem now that you have to face consequences. Much bigger than any consequence I have to face. My reaction the past 60 days has been watching this storm brew and taking the waves as it comes on without reacting to the storm of knee-jerk reaction and worry. And well, I did have worry, I did have anxiety, but I knew what he was doing was not right. And I knew that we had to go in front of a judge because ultimately this was not going to work out between him and I. And so through that storm, through that waves crashing over me, there was a light that I felt the whole time. And I'm not saying, oh man, God doesn't stop trouble from happening. The trouble still came. I'm still having trouble right now. But he's there with you in the storm, in the trouble, in the strife. He's in there, and he will make a way for you to get through it. He'll do that for me, and he's doing it for this other guy. Because God's going to make a way for this other guy too. God doesn't want to see any of his children fighting or having problems. But if you're doing things that are sinful, he can still help you out. Doesn't mean you're not going to face consequences. Doesn't mean that we don't have things to settle, me and this other person. But it does mean that God's on both of our side. There's not one side, unless this guy is totally coming from a spiritual standpoint, a demonic standpoint. I don't think so. I think this guy, I don't have any ill willings toward him. I think ultimately he feels that he's doing what he has to do, which to me is a sinful act. The tactics that he did was sinful, and look, to be honest, the things he said in front of the judge was lies. So I don't know how that's going to stand out, too much, but I don't hate the guy, And so anyway, in this storm, in this wave crashing over you, over me, I know that God's with me because I spend a lot of time with Jesus and God, and I ask and tell and just say, I just want to do what you want me to do. And it doesn't mean problems ain't going to come. Doesn't mean trouble's not going to come. Trouble's still going to come. Probably comes even more when you spend a lot of time with Jesus, to be completely honest. And so I left there yesterday, and the decision was not made yesterday. But I have full confidence that what was said needed to be said and heard, and that the decision that's coming is ultimately one that helps us fight a little bit more in our circumstances. And I'm not going in there to fight because I'm aggravated or anything. I'm calm as a cucumber, as they say, because I know that even if the decision comes back negative to me, I have options to do what I need to do. And you know, at the end of the day, God will provide a way for me, for the other party, for anybody that's involved in and out of my life. And I trust that God is going to provide the way, because He has for 42 years. He has every single day of my life. He has, through the sinful trouble that I have done in my past. He still loves me, and He still forgives me when I ask completely to be forgiven, wholeheartedly. Not just, hey, can you forgive me? Oh, I'm thinking, oh man, I can get away with it, I can keep on going and do it. No. Like, I want this to stop. I want my sinful habits to stop. I no longer, and look, I've overcome a lot of sinful habits that I've had in my life, and I'm finding out that there's even some sinful habits I'm doing naturally. I don't even know I'm doing until I realize it, and I'm working on those. Like, man, I totally want to be free of any type of sin against God. But I'm still a sinner. And so, have faith. And just worry about today. And trust God in and out of the storm. Because every storm looks different in life, and it comes and goes. And all you have to say is, Jesus, I trust in you. I want to do your will. I love you. Keep me on the right path. If you have problems with any of this, and you need somebody to talk to, reach out. I'm available for some quick one-on-ones. And if it goes further, it goes further. But God bless and have a great day.